The Mary Manners Show, starring Mary Manners.
Hey, you guys! Woo! It's good to see you. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome. Oh, you better say hi to me after we haven't talked to each other in a week. I want you to say hello. I am so glad to be with you. Oh, and you know what I've been wanting? I've been wanting to see your pictures from you doing activities out of your Easter book last week. Did you all do some of the activities? Did you decorate your Easter table? Was it beautiful? Did you have the best week? Hey, Sage and Cora from Iowa. Hey, Nathan and Miriam. Oh, you all. Hi. Welcome. I'm so glad you came back. Sage had so much fun working on her Easter book all week. Sage, I love it. Sage, if you took any pictures of anything you did, I want to see. I like pictures, y'all. I like pictures because I can't see you all. And I need some pictures of you. Oh, goodness. Hi from April and Tristan. Well, hello. April is wondering if Manny is really your pet. Well, yes, he is. He's an animated pet because, I don't want one of those real things stinking up my house. But yes, he's my pet, and he is so smart. I am slowly teaching him manners. He's a little naughty sometimes, but he is being very positive, and we're making a lot of progress. So I hope you're enjoying his little videos. Oh, thank you, Stacy. You like my little red sleeves? Hey, Angie and Sophie and Aza in Florida. Oh, hello, Yana and Ian in Georgia. They love their Easter book as well. Oh, thank you. This is their first time watching you live. What? Where y'all been? We better start being here live. We always end up watching it later. Well, you're here now. So, Yana and Ian, welcome. Welcome from Georgia. Y'all, a lot of us in the Southeast last night there were tornadoes through here. So I hope everyone in the South is safe. We're safe here in Tennessee, but prayers for everyone. Okay, hello. Hey, Yasna in Maryland. Oh, I had the best Easter, y'all. Okay, we had chicken pot pie for dinner. That's a little weird Easter dinner, but we just rolled with it, and it was delish. I love chicken pot pie. It's chicken made in a pot, and then you put it in a pie, and it's just so yummy. Hey, Elias and Julian, y'all, welcome. I'm so glad that you're all here. Once again, I'd love to see any pictures from your Easter book. If you haven't sent a video yet of why you like the Mary Manners Show, I'd love a video from you. And I'm just glad you're here, though. Really, I'm so glad that you're here. And we're going to get busy because we have a lot to talk about today. Oh, I hope we all have a good week. Raise your hand if you are sick and tired of the coronavirus. Mary Manners is over it, people. I mean, this virus needs to take his little fanny and move on out the door because I'm getting a little tired of hanging out with Mr. Manners all day. Y'all, it's a long time to hang out with Mr. Manners. Oh, let's see who's here. Hey, Sarah in California and Silas and Liam in Pittsburgh. Hello. Did y'all notice I got another new pair of glasses? So remember I told you that I break a lot of glasses? I do. I have this habit of sitting on my glasses. So I ordered another pair. So this is like my 20-something pair of glasses. But I'm happy that I got some new glasses. Okay, we got to get busy, y'all. One thing that happened yesterday, I went out on my porch. So I have this really cool long wooden table on my back porch that this guy made for us. It's beautiful. We eat out there all the time. So yesterday I got up and I went outside and there was like stuff, like moss and sticks, and I mean just stuff all over the table. But I looked around because, sometimes a storm can blow through, and I didn't see that mess anywhere else, just right on our table. So then I looked up, and sure enough, I found the culprit. It was a little robin mother trying to build her nest in my light fixture above my table. Now, look, people, I like animals. Mary Manners is kind to most animals. I won't talk about spiders, but most animals I am kind to. But there was no way that bird was going to be building a nest above my table because, when I'm eating, I don't want, stuff coming down from the bird nest. So I shooed that bird away, and she had not laid her eggs yet. Don't worry. If she had already been nesting, I would have left her alone. So me and that bird, we've been fighting since yesterday. She keeps trying. She comes with that stuff in her mouth, and she just looks at me. And I'm like, don't you even think about it. Don't you even think about going up to that light. And so her and I were still fighting this morning. So we'll see who wins this battle. If she builds the nest fast enough without me seeing her and lays the eggs, I'll have to leave her alone. So she's trying to be really sneaky. But Mary Manners is pretty smart, so we'll see how this turns out. Okay. Hey, look who's here from Muncie, Indiana. I got some cousins watching. Hey, you all. I'm so glad that you're here. Yay, 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 yay. Oh, hey, Kara, Caleb, and Grant. Oh, and August from Leavenworth. Oh, goodness. Hey, you guys. Okay, we got to get busy. Are y'all ready to learn something? You didn't come here just to play. We got to learn an etiquette skill. That's the only reason your mom let you log on every day is because I'm supposed to teach you something. Okay, so we're going to learn how to be more polite. Isn't that so fun? So, today's etiquette skill, y'all, it's important. It's also really hard. The etiquette skill today is that a lady and a gentleman remain in control of themselves despite the storm around them. I know you're looking at me right now going, so what does that mean exactly? Hey, Hennessy, welcome. Well, what it means, boys and girls, is that do you think it's easy to be kind to others when they're kind to you? Yeah, I mean, come on. That's pretty easy. But what if someone's rude to you? In fact, Cousin Teresa, what if someone's mean to that little niece of yours? Then what do you do? The test of a lady and a gentleman is, can we remain in control of ourselves and remain polite and respectful despite other people's bad behavior? Woo! That's a tough one. Y'all, it's tough for all of us. But there's so much joy and peace that can come into our life when we know that we can stay in control of ourselves. So let me ask you something. If you came to the Mary Manners show and I started yelling at you, saying, people, you got to be polite. You children, stop being naughty and be polite. See, I can be mean if I want to. If I said that every day when you came to the Mary Manners show, do you think you'd still want to come? If I yelled and screamed at you and tried to get you to be polite that way, do you think you would be motivated to want to be polite? You probably would end up resenting it. And whenever someone said the word manners, you'd be like, ugh, I hate manners. Because you would think about when you were getting fussed at by Mary Manners. Don't you see, children, that to inspire one another, the best way to inspire each other is to be kind and to be respectful. Now, I'm going to ask you to think of a bad memory, only for a moment. I bet all of you, because all of us have been yelled at before, probably. I know I have. There's probably a good chance that even we have raised our voice towards someone else. I know we're not very proud of it. I know I'm not very proud of it. But I know I've done it before. The thing is, kids, is that when we raise our voice and when we get angry, that's actually a sign of not having control over ourselves. And so today we're going to talk about a few ways that I want you and your parents to talk about, ways that you're going to decide to maintain control over yourself when other things are happening that you might start feeling angry or resentful. So I want you to get your notebook. We're going to write down a couple of things. So did you know that we actually it's really, really not very hard to stay in control of ourselves. But like with everything that Mary Manners teaches you, you have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then guess what happens? Just anything happens. Things happen to you. But if you have a plan, then you're the one in charge of what's going to happen. So this is our anger management plan. Are you with me? Now, some of you may be sitting there going, oh, Mary Manners, I don't ever get angry. Well, write these things down anyway, okay? So I won't make you write down anger management plan, but let's write down plan. P-L-A-N, plan. You're going to know what I'm talking about when you see the word plan. You see, we have to have a plan to help us stay calm when things around us are getting kind of crazy. You know, last night, like I said earlier, we had some tornadoes go through the east. A tornado is lots of wind that just goes around in a circle, and it makes a lot of chaos and is kind of destructive. Well, if we're not careful, our behavior can be like a tornado, where we're just kind of going crazy and destroying things in our path. And we don't want to be that way. We want to be the sprinkling rain on a Sunday afternoon. Ooh. Yes, I'm excited. Okay, plan number 1. Ready? So you all, what this plan is when you, boys and girls, start feeling yourself getting a little angry. Maybe you start feeling a little hot. Maybe you start feeling frustrated. You're going to go to your plan. So you're going to come up with a plan to help you calm back down. And it's not up to your mom whether you get calm. It's not up to your dad. It's not up to your brother or your sister or your aunt or anyone else. It's up to you how you get calm. And so you're going to decide what works best for you. But I'm going to give you some suggestions to talk to your parents about. And then you're going to come up with the best plan for you. So number 1 is, one thing that we can do is we can go ahead and decide what we're going to think when we start getting upset. So write the word think. Number 1 is T-H-I-N-K. Think. Meaning, let me tell you what I think when I start to feel myself get upset. I think to myself, Mary Manners, you are a child of God. That's my thought. I don't know what your thought is going to be, but when I think that thought, it somehow helps me want to act better, to be more kind. Because I think, well, if I'm a child of God, I want to be like him. So maybe you need to come up with a thought that you're going to think when you start to get mad. Okay, number 2. This is important, you all. Write down number 2. Number 2 is you may want to think of a place that you need to go. So write the word place. P-L-A-C-E. So maybe your place is your bedroom, but not just your bedroom. Maybe you create a special corner in your bedroom that has some things in that corner that will help you calm down. Maybe your place is on your back porch. Maybe your place is a closet. Maybe your place is under the stairs. I don't know, but you're going to decide and talk to your parents about what could be a place in your home that you could go to when you need to calm down. So number 2 is place. Number 3, you may want to go ahead and decide a song. So write down the word song. S-O-N-G. Song. Maybe you've got a CD player in your bedroom and there's one song that always just makes you happy when you hear it. And so you're going to always have that song or that CD right there ready to play. Or maybe it's a song that you're going to sing inside your head, a song that you love to sing. Whatever the song is, maybe go ahead and pick it so you know what song you're going to play when you need some help calming down or feeling more happy. Okay, we're not done. We have 3 more. Number 4. Number 4 is, we actually only have 2 more, is you're going to decide an activity. Write the word activity. A-C-T-I-V-I-T-Y. Woo! You know Mary Manners doesn't like long words. Activity. Okay? So what an activity might be, it could be lots of things, you all. Maybe what would help you is to start drawing a picture about how you're feeling right now, or drawing a picture of anything. Maybe an activity would be to go in your room and start jumping rope. Do you know what Mary Manners does when I feel myself getting angry? You all, I like to go for a jog. I go run. And I don't care what has caused me to get a little angry. When I go jog, when I go running and come back from my run, 100% of the time, which means all the time, I feel better. It allows me to just do something else and get my mind off of it and run my frustrations out. Maybe an activity will be to meditate or punch a pillow. But whatever it is, it's got to be something that helps you to calm down. So last one is number 5. And number 5 is go ahead and decide the words you're going to say. So write down the word words. I know that's weird. W-O-R-D-S. So what that means is that you need a way to tell people around you that you're having a hard time. So maybe your words is going to be, Mom, Dad, I'm feeling a little frustrated. Would it be okay with you if I go to my special place? Or, hey, whoever, brother, sister, I'm feeling a little angry. Would you please excuse me while I go to my special place? Whatever it is, you go ahead and talk with your parents about words that would be acceptable to them that you could say when you're feeling frustrated and you need to take a time out. Your mom and dad are not putting you in the timeout. You're putting yourself in your own timeout to help you calm down so that you can handle a situation better. So over the next week, I want you to talk with your mom and dad about 5 options, okay? The thing that you're going to think about, the place that you may go, a song that you might get prepared to play, an activity that you might do, and words that you might say to help you calm down when things are getting frustrated. You know, kids, it's not wrong to feel angry. We all have feelings of anger. What's wrong is when we act out in anger or we say things in anger. A lady and a gentleman have to recognize when we're feeling angry and do something about it to help us calm down. Because remember, who's in control of us? You are. I'm in control of Mary Manners and you're in control of yourself. Now, okay, I'm excited for you to work on that. You all, it's really important. I'm going to take my gloves off because I want to show you something that also helps me. Hey, McKenna and Lydia from Kansas, I'm glad that you're here. Okay, so one thing that helps me be calm is I like to put peace rocks in my garden and in my walkway. And that way, when I'm feeling a little frustrated, I can go outside and walk past my garden or walk down my walkway, and I can see my rocks that help me think of peaceful things. So let me show you my big peace rock. So this was a big peace rock. You all, when I lifted this rock up from my garden, do you know what I found under it, what was sitting there looking at me? I promise, I'm not making this up. There was a lizard. And I lifted up the rock, and this big old lizard was under there, and I was like, oh, excuse me, Mr. Lizard, can I borrow your house for a minute, and I'll bring it right back. And I brought it in the house, and I painted some leaves on it. So, I took a leaf. So, like, that's why I've got this big old plant here, is you can take a leaf, and you can paint the leaf. Now, I did a solid leaf on this rock, and I'm going to show you how I painted it. And I painted the leaves on here, and then I painted words to help me remember what I want to remember when I'm feeling frustrated. So there's words on here that say love, because I want to love others. Kind, because I want to be kind. God, because I want to be like him. See, S-E-E, because I want to see people the way God does. Brave, I want to be brave and always choose the right thing as best as I can. I want to be happy, and I know happiness comes from helping other people to be happy. I want to give to others. I want to feel joy. I want to be true to the things that I know are right. And so I wrote down or painted on my rock all of these words. So when I walk outside and I'm feeling frustrated, I can see words to help me calm down. So, and I have other little rocks. This little rock, I painted a little flower on. Let's see. See this little rock? See that one? Whoops. That's a rock that I took a little leaf. Let's do it. Let's paint. I love to paint, y'all. Ask Mr. Manners how often he comes home and our walls are a different color. So I've just got some little paint here, and I'm going to plop some down. It's just white. I'm kind of a basic kind of girl. Well, some days I am. You know what? This isn't the best leaf. I need one with a good end. Oh, here's a good one. So see that perfect little leaf? So now I'm just going to paint the leaf. I might have to lay it on this little piece of paper and paint it. I just paint. Like if you came over to my house, if you weren't careful, I'd paint you. So now I got paint on the tip of my little leaf. And then I'll just get a little rock. Why do leaves help me to feel peaceful? I don't know. I think just because when I see nature, it makes me happy. And so I like to be reminded of things in nature. So now I'm going to take my little leaf and I'm going to put it on my little rock. Now this is the tricky part, not smearing it all over your rock. And I'm going to take the end of my little paintbrush and I'm going to put down my leaves. You know what's cool, you all? If you mess up, guess what? You just paint over it again. Why does everyone get so stressed when they mess up stuff? I mess up stuff all the time. And then I pick it up. Yeah, well, it didn't look great. Here, I'll fix it just a little bit. Whoops. Oh, my goodness. And then I painted my little leaf. Y'all, you can paint anything. So here's your other homework assignment. Are you ready? You're going to go find a rock or lots of rocks. Find one big rock or find some little rocks, and you're going to paint on that rock either something that makes you happy or words that help you calm down. So your 6 on your homework today, write down the word rock. R-O-C-K. I want you to find a rock or a couple of rocks and paint them and put them in your special place that you're going to go when you need to calm down. Here's your homework list. It's got 6 things on it for you to think about and work on this week. Y'all, that's awesome! That is everything that we're going to do today. I hope you take all of this and you do it. I know your life will be better when we gain control over ourselves. I love that you love manners. I love that you keep learning. I want to thank you for being here today. I'm so glad that you joined me. Would anyone like to ask any question, or do you have a comment to make, or do you want to tell me something really exciting about yourself? We've got 2 minutes that we can just talk about whatever you want. So, any thoughts? Any ideas? I just am going to sit and wait to hear from you. I hope you get outside this week. You all, we need fresh air. We need the energy from the sun. It makes us to feel better when we get outside. Figure out what you're going to do to feel better. Okay. Oh, great. Thank you, Bensinger family. And Sage wants me to know, you have a fish? What kind of fish? And what's his name? Oh, I love fish. I won't tell you the bad thing that happened to my fish. My husband is wondering what Mr. Manners does for his job. Well, besides driving Miss Manners crazy, Mr. Manners owns 2 restaurants. Y'all, they're so good. We have the best restaurants in Tennessee. Ian says he plays the piano. Oh, let me back this up. It's going too fast. Ian, I love the piano. One of my best friends, when I was a little girl, her mother played the piano, and I have these special memories of being at her home listening to the piano. But going back to our great restaurants, we have fried catfish, homemade meatloaf, sweet potato casserole. Woo! It's called Southern Comfort Food. So that's what Mr. Manners does. What kind of paint do you use for painting your rocks? Well, so I just used, the little acrylic paint, but it won't stay on very well outside if you don't put like a little lacquer on top. So I have a spray paint bottle of lacquer that I spray on everything I paint to kind of seal it and keep it from, getting messed up in the outside. So I just would always seal it with a little lacquer if you're going to put it outside. Let's see. Ian, okay, hold on. Thank you. I'm going to these other questions. Are the steps you went over already available as a printable? I tell you what, Lisa, I'll type them up real quick and I'll post them on my Facebook page. Just give me 15 minutes after the show ends and I'll put them on the Facebook page. Okay, I will absolutely do that. Oh, thank you. So the Allison family says I'm funny. Isn't that fun? We love watching you. Tristan can't wait to build a fort as his special place. Okay, kids, did you hear that? Tristan's going to build a fort as his special place. Whew. Okay, the ante just went up, y'all. Now we're all going to have a better special place than what we were thinking. That's an awesome idea. I love to bake. I'm not the best baker, although I made this Amish bread about 2 weeks ago, and my family loved it. Mr. Manners loved me real well that day because he loves when I bake. And so I had this yummy bread, and it was so good. Liam celebrates his 7th birthday on Sunday. He's having a medieval party there. Oh, I want to see pictures of that, Ian. I hope you have the best birthday. My house has a ton of rocks. Amanda Wade, yay. So I just can't, you can make a whole rock garden. And you know what you can do? You can paint your rocks and then you can rub them. See, I like to rub my rocks. I feel like when I rub them, all these happy thoughts are going to just, enter my hand and I'm going to be happier. Well, not really, but I think it's okay. That's why you have a pet rock, because you pet the rocks. Okay, y'all, we got to go. But it's a betta fish, and her name is Peppermint. I love it. That's a great name. All right. Aspen said she loves learning from you. Aspen, thank you. Especially table manners. You know what, Aspen? We need some more table manners, so I may be bringing some more table manners next week. Oh my goodness, Aspen, you got saved yesterday on Easter? Aspen, oh, how special. That's so special. Oh, you're welcome. You all, bye. Have the best week. Do you have additional resources on self-control and how to make a plan? Okay, yes, Lisa, when y'all give me a few minutes, I'll post on my Facebook page today. I found some incredible resources and I'll post them that I found. And so that have some other ideas for activities. And thank you, Eck family. Sarah in California, thank you. I live in Knoxville, Tennessee. So your dad lives in Antioch. I don't know exactly where Antioch is. I mean, I've heard of it a lot, but I don't know exactly how far that is from Knoxville. Bye, you all. Bye. Bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Oh, you have a piano, Cora. I love it. I love it. And oh, the Michael family has a pet canary. Oh, I'd love to see a picture. And the Wade family has a dog named Jethro and a piano and a bird named, wait, I'm so bad, y'all. Fiona. Wait, how do you say that? And 2 cats. I'm so bad at grammar. You're going to have to tell me how to pronounce the bird's name. Okay. Betzinger family, Sage made a special place in her room last week to calm down. Sage, you're ahead of the game. I love it. So, Sage, go over the other things you can add to it. Bye, you all. Thank you, Parker and McKenna. Bye, Hurst family. Bye, Sage and Cora. Thank you, Mimmel family. I love you all, too. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye, you all. Thanks for being here.